So bear with me here, okay? I am going to go through this with no edits, straightforward, and straight to the point. So I don't know if any of you know me, and for those who don't, I'm just here to just make a difference in your life as I make a difference in mine. And I'm just going to give you all the knowledge and experience that I've gained over the years doing what I'm doing. But obviously, we're always growing. We're always making mistakes and we're always improving from them, or we regress from them. My goal is to just accept what happens and grow from it. So, there's two things I wanted to talk to you about. Things that I've been noticing in a lot of my clients. And for those who don't know, I am a therapist, a psychotherapist. That's what I do for a living. But things I've noticed in my clients and myself is that sometimes it's tough. The world is tough. And you get exhausted. Sometimes you don't feel you're winning. You feel like you're putting in so much work, but nothing's happening. And then sometimes just don't know where to start. And you feel like you have something to give to the world, but you don't know what to give. And you don't know where to start or how to do it. And I've been on that journey for so long because I've never known where to start. And I've done different things in my life. I've gone to school. I've taken seminars. I've done online courses, trying to figure out what I wanted for myself. And I never knew where to start. And people will be like, David, you have a gift of just being able to connect with people. Do something with that. That's easier said than done, right? How many times has someone told you, hey, you're great at this, or you're wonderful at that, just do something with it? And they throw you ideas. But what if you just don't know how to start or how to connect? I don't. I didn't. I just would do things. And then now I'm learning the more I do things, the more I learn what I succeed at and what I don't. It's just basic effort. Just do something. But the part is, we don't have time. I didn't have time. I have a toddler. I have a I stretch myself out between different jobs. I do different things and I say I never have time. I do have time. It's just time that I choose not to use for things that will push me forward. And a lot of us use excuses. I used excuses. I was like, oh, I'm on the phone. This is great. Doom scrolling. This is me for a way for me to just relax. I binge watch things. And you know what? Yes, those are ways for you to relax. But they are not the best ways for you to relax. They are not the healthy use of your time. We need to figure out what's healthy and unhealthy coping mechanisms for us, things to help us feel better. And that's what we have to discover. And things that are good for us usually require work and is hard. And we struggle with that because we don't want things that are hard, because things that are hard are stressful. See, it's interesting because the brain interprets emotional pain the same as physical pain. Your brain wants you to just be comfortable, exert as minimal amount of energy as possible because we're pre-wired for survival. And in thousands of years ago, even hundreds of years ago, when food was scarce and it was difficult to find resources, we would try to conserve our energy. That's what lions do. They don't go just running around chasing everything. They conserve their energy during the day, and then they go around hunting and they do slow movements, and they only spurt when required. So we're pre-wired like that too. So things that require work, you don't feel an urge to do it. You feel lazy, you just want to lie down. Getting on your phone, eating junk food, watching TV. These are easy, and we go towards that. The things that are hard, the things that require us to be successful, to be on a journey of self-improvement, that requires work. And we don't want to do that because it's hard. And that's okay to say that. It's perfectly fine. It's okay to say it's hard. But the thing is, the things that are worth doing are always hard. So just start. Start something. I'm doing this now. By definition, I've succeeded in a lot of parts of my life. I went to school, I went to college, got a degree, sure. Whatever. That's what different people's definition of success is. But for me, it's about finding meaning. And human beings, we need a meaning and we need purpose. So the only way to find out what your purpose and meaning is by doing. Sometimes we do something and we realize, it's not what I wanted, but you already did the steps anyways. It is what it is. You push through and you keep going. And what we do is we learn from that experience and we say, okay, what are we not going to do the next time? How can we best improve the situation? Being 80 years old, think of yourself being in the future. Think of yourself being 80 years old in your deathbed, or 90 or 100. And I want you to start looking back at your life. And those moments that you weren't sure about making a decision or taking an opportunity, can you look back and think, I'm glad I didn't take that opportunity. I'm glad I didn't do that risk. Most of the time, we're not going to think that. I've worked in retirement homes. I've worked in adult living facilities, and I've worked with individuals who were late in their life cycle. And the one thing I never heard from them was, oh, I'm glad I took those extra hours of work and not spend time with my family. Oh, I'm glad I never took that vacation and worked all year. That's something I've never heard. Everybody always complains about time being the most precious commodity and not using enough of it. And that's something we need to learn from. We need to look at ourselves and from the future looking back. And even if it's two tough decisions you got to make and you're not sure what's going to happen, you got to look back and to ask yourself. And this is what I always tell my clients, and this is what I'm trying to live by, is you look back and you say, out of the choices that I had in that moment in my life, which is the one that would bring the least amount of regret? Which is the one that I can look back and say, you know what? Out of these 2-3 crappy choices, I made the best I could. See, that's the one you want to take with you. Because that's the one you can only take with you, because once we get to the end of our life, it's all about the life choices and decisions we made that really carry with us. And that's all we're going to take with us, because possessions come and go. They get passed on. They get thrown in the trash. But meaningful connection and experiences and choices that bring us meaning, that's what pushes us forward. So the things we have to do is we have to drive ourselves and push ourselves to say it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to be tired, because there's something deeper for me in this, and I'm growing through this, and I'm going to figure this out, and I'm going to take the failures, and I'm going to take the growth, and I'm going to be better. And that's all you can do. So 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward. That's my only message for you today. Take that with you. Thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate you guys. And I'm pretty sure I only have a few followers, which are family and friends, and that's okay. But the point is, I just need to keep going. No more hesitations, no more pauses. Let's go. Catch you later.